Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Gems of Knowledge. I am here with another video on the Kalika Chetarike of class 9th from learning sheet 5. Okay, you have seen already the learning sheet 4 is already uploaded onto the channel. Now today we are going to deal with the learning sheet number 5, which is very easiest. That is, it is based on the rational numbers. Okay, so before starting my video, you know the drill. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button to get the notification to the earliest. Okay, so everything which is given here is nothing but the introduction to your rational numbers. Okay, then we will directly move on to the next part, which is given here. As you can see, rational number is given. A rational number is that which can be expressed in the form p by q. Okay, so a number which can be written in this form, that is p by q, is known as your rational number. But the condition is q must not be equal to 0 where p and q are integers. Okay, condition must be p and q both must be integers. Integers means either it must be positive number or it may be negative number, it may be 0 also, but the condition here is q must not be equal to 0. Okay, that is the rational numbers. The natural numbers, whole numbers and integers are all coming under the rational numbers. So they are asking us fill in the blanks with appropriate rational numbers in the following number line. So you have to start to fill. You can see the boxes over here. Okay, so in this boxes you are going to fill the next rational numbers. So here you can see 0 by 3 is given. Okay, minus 1 by 3 is given. What will be the next number? So here the number will be minus 2 by 3. This is minus 3 by 3, minus 4 by 3. Here it will be minus 5 by 3. Okay, and minus 6 by 3 and minus 7 by 3. Similar way, here it will be plus 1 by 3 and plus 2 by 3. Similar way, you can see here also it is 0 by 8 and here you can see 2 by 8 is given. Means by that you can understand, see 2 by 8, 5 by 8, 7 by 8 and 9 by 8. By this you can understand that the number line is going into the positive direction. So you all can write here, this is 1 by 8, 2 by 8, then this will be 3 by 8 and this will be 4 by 8, 5 by 8 is already given, 6 by 8, this is 7 by 8 and this will be 8 by 8 and 9 by 8. Okay, so that's all. It is the learning sheet number 5. Nothing is to be written here. This is your learning sheet 5. So quickly let us move on to the learning sheet number 6. Okay, where you can see the properties of numbers of set. Okay, learning sheet 6, where you can see properties of various sets of number system is given. So the first property is closure property. Closure property is nothing but it is a plus b is equals to c. If you are a plus b, if you are adding a plus b, any two numbers, then you have to get another number, that is c. Okay, this is your closure property. So your examples have been given. So examine, they have given, question is given. Okay, set of integers is closed on addition. So these are the set of integers. We have to show that it is closed on addition, means it follows the addition rule. So this is an integer. Integer, if it is told, we can consider either positive numbers or negative numbers. So we'll consider one negative number and one positive number, that is minus 2 and plus 3. If you add this, you are going to get plus 1, which is coming under integer. Obviously plus 1 comes under integer, so you can say that this is closed on, this example is closed on integers. Second one, set of whole number is not closed on subtraction. Okay, whole numbers means whole number will start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, it will continue. So what I have taken is, I have taken 2 and 3. Since we are doing subtraction here, the middle number sign will be minus. So 2 minus 3, if we are doing, we are getting minus 1 because minus 3 is greater here. So we are getting, okay, so what we are getting here, we are going to get minus 1. Okay, so we can say minus 1 is not closed because minus 1 won't be coming into your whole number set. Okay, next one is set of rational number is closed on subtraction. We have to show that rational number is coming under the subtraction. So I have taken a simple example, 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2 I have taken. If you multiply this 2, 3 2s are 6 you are getting, and if you cross multiply this, you are going to get 2 2s are 4 and minus will be as it is, and 3 3s are 9 you are getting. So 4 minus 9 you are getting minus 5 divided by 6. So minus 5 divided by 6, obviously it will be coming into the negative rational numbers. So it is closed under the subtraction. Okay, this was about the first property, that is closure property. Next, coming to commutative property, this is the general formula of commutative property. A plus B is equals to B plus A, or A into B is equals to B into A. This is in case of addition, this is in case of multiplication. Okay, so let us examine the questions which is given below. So examine whether the given numbers are commutative under addition and subtraction. They are asking us addition and subtraction. They did not ask us about the multiplication. So the four questions are given here. The first one is 10, 8. If you add this in this manner, that is a plus b is equals to b plus a, that is this is a plus b is equals to b plus a. 10 plus 8 you are getting 18, 8 plus 10 you are getting 18. So we can say LHS is equals to RHS. This is left hand side and this is right hand side, both are equal. Similarly, in case of subtraction, 10 minus 8 is plus 2 and 8 minus 10 is minus 2. So you can see there is a sign difference between both. So here we can say that LHS and RHS are not equal since there is a sign changes. Okay, in the similar way, minus 11 and 7 is given. If you add this, you are going to get minus 4. Here also you are getting, see, 7 will be as it is, plus into minus will be minus. Okay, if you remove it, you are going to get minus 4 itself. Okay, so here both LHS and RHS will be equal. In case of subtraction, what happened? Minus 11 minus 7 will be minus 18, which is equals to 7, and here it is minus into minus, it will be plus. So 7 plus 11 will be plus 18. So again here you can see the sign changes. So LHS is not equals to RHS. Okay, look at the third question here. 5 by 8 comma 1 by 5 is given. If you add this two, you are going to get, you can see here, 5 8s are 40 you are going to get. Okay, and if you cross multiply this, 5 5s are 25 and 8 1s are 8, which is equals to 1 by 5 plus 5 by 8. So again 5 8s are 40 itself, and 8 1s are 8 and 5 5s are 25 you are getting. Okay, so if you add this, you are going to get 33 divided by 40, and here also 33 divided by 40. So it will be LHS is equals to RHS itself. Whereas in case of subtraction, 5 by 8 minus 1 by 5 and 1 by 5 minus 5 by 8. Only you have to interchange. A minus B is equals to B minus A. Okay. So here the denominator will be same, that is 5 8s are 40, 5 8s are 40 and 8 5s are 40. Okay, and if you cross multiply, 5 5s are 25 and 8 1s are 8 with a minus sign, because here it is minus, here it was plus. Here also the same thing. Okay, then here you are getting 25 minus 8, you are getting 13 divided by 40, and here you are getting minus 13 by 40, because this 25 is having the greater number is having the negative sign. Okay, so it will be minus 13 by 40. So here also the sign changes. LHS is not equals to RHS. Similar way here also addition, 0.9 plus 1.4 is equals to 1.4 plus 0.9. If you add this both, you are going to get 2.3. Okay, let me show you this. 0.9 plus 1.4. Okay, 9 plus 4 is 13 and 1 plus 1 is 2. This point will be as it is. So this is 2.3 and 2.3. Similar way, if you subtract this, you are going to get minus 0.5, because 1.4, same thing. if you subtract 1.4, let me show you 1.4 with, okay, so you cannot subtract here. So what you are going to do, you will remove this one and you will carry out here. So this will be 14. So 14 minus 9 is 5 and this will be 0. So 0.5, and whichever the greater number you are having, that number sign you are going to put. So here this is the greater number, so you are going to put minus sign here, and here this is the greater number, here it is having positive sign, so you are going to put a positive sign here. Again the sign difference, so LHS is not equals to RHS. This is the second property, that is commutative property. Let's move on to the next property here. Okay, so here you can see the next property, that is associative property. Here the questions are given and you can see here the general formula of the associative property, that is A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. So both are similar, only the brackets are changed. Here the brackets are for B and C and here the brackets are for A and B. That's it. Okay. So the question are given, examine whether the following numbers are associative under addition and multiplication. So the first one is 11, 8 and 5. Previous we have solved the questions related to addition and subtraction for commutative property. Similarly here we are going to solve the answers for addition as well as multiplication. Okay. So for first addition, that is 11 plus 8 plus 5 is equals to 11 plus 8 plus 5. Only the brackets are changed. Here the brackets are for 8 and 5 and here the bracket are for 11 and 8. So 11 plus 8 is 19 plus 5. 19 plus 5 is 24. And here 11 will be as it is. 8 plus 5 is 13. So if you add this two, you are going to get 24 itself. So LHS is equals to RHS. That is left hand side. This side is equals to the right hand side. Okay. This is addition. Now going to multiplication, 11 into 8, same thing, only the multiplication sign will come in between. Okay, 11 8s are, we are having 88, 88 into 5 we are having 440. Similar 11 will be as it is, 8 5s are 40, and if you multiply 11 into 40 we are going to get 440. That is LHS is equals to RHS. Next one, this is given in the form of fraction. Okay, if you add this fraction, it will be like this. You can see here only the brackets. First the bracket will be for 1 divided by 10 plus 3 by 5, and in the second right side the brackets will be for 2 by 7 plus 1 by 10. Okay, now let us keep this 2 by 7 as it is and let us solve this first. Okay, so let us multiply 5 ones are 5 plus 10 threes are 30 divided by 5 tens are 50, which is equals to, after multiplying, that is cross multiplication, 2 tens are 20 plus 7 ones are 7 divided by 7 tens are 70 plus 3 by 5. Okay, then this will be 35 by 50 and here it will be 27 by 70 plus 3 by 5 and plus 2 by 7. Okay, then again two numbers you got, again cross multiply, 52s are 100 plus 7 into 35 we are getting 245 divided by 7 5s are 35 and 0 will be as it is, that is 350. 7 into 50 will be 350. Similarly 70 into 5 will be 350, and here again the cross multiplication, 27 into 5 we are getting 135 and 70 into 3 we are getting 210. After adding we are getting both the things, that is LHS is equals to RHS, that is both we are getting as 345 divided by 350 is equals to 345 divided by 350. So if you want you can cancel this again and you can simplify it, or else this will be the correct answer. This is addition. Now in case of multiplication, what happens? 2 by 7 into 1 by 10. Okay, the bracket is here first, into 3 by 5, which is equals to 2 by 7 into 1 by 10 into 3 by 5. Okay, some of them may be getting confused because here I have put the bracket for 1 by 10 plus 5 3 by 5 and here 2 by 7 plus 1 by 4, and here I have taken this side first and then I have taken this side. Okay, so in the associative property it doesn't matter, only you have to remember that if once in a left hand side if you are putting the bracket for A and B, then in the second, that is right side, you have to put the bracket for B and C. Okay, That's it, you have to remember. Either it can interchange. If you are putting the bracket for B and C, then here it will be definitely for A and B. You just have to remember that. Okay, it doesn't matter wherever we are putting the brackets in on the first case. Okay, next, since this is multiplication, you know that this is 2 ones are 2 and 2 5s are 10 can be cancelled. So what is remaining with us? 1 into 1 is 1 divided by 7 5s are 35 is remaining, into 3 by 5 will be as it is, which is equals to this 2 by 7 will be as it is, and 3 ones are 3 and 5 tens are 50 will be as it is. Next, this can be cancelled. 2 ones are 2, 2 25s are 50, we know that. Okay, then what is remaining? 1 3s are 3 and 7 into 25 we are getting 125, and here also 1 3s are 3 and 35 into 5 we are getting 175. So here also both LHS is equals to RHS. Okay, next, third one, addition. You can see minus 12 4 and 7. Okay, minus 12 4 and 7, and just the bracket change, you can see the difference. Minus 12 plus 4 will be minus 8 plus 7, and here it will be 12 will be minus 12 will be as it is. 4 plus 7 is 11. Okay, then minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1, and minus 12 plus 11 is minus 1. So LHS is equals to RHS, and while multiplying, if you multiply everything, you are going to get minus 12 into 4, you are going to get minus 48 into 7, and when you multiply this both, you are going to get minus 336, and here also finally answer will be minus 336, where you can say LHS is equals to RHS. Similar way here also, only the points you can see here. Okay, the same thing, the brackets will be interchanged. So this 0.6 will be as it is. 1.6 plus 2.2 will be 3.8. Okay, and when you add this 2, you are going to get 4.4. Similarly, 0.6 plus 1 by 1.6 will be 2.2 plus 2.2, so you are getting 4.4. So here also LHS is equals to RHS. If you multiply here, 0.6 will be as it is. 1.6 into 2.2 will be 3.52, and in case again multiplication will give you 2.112, which is equals to, here also the number will be 2.112. So LHS will be equals to RHS. This is the third property. Then next property is property of identity. Identity means here two identities are there. One is additive identity and one more is multiplicative identity. So what is identity? Identity means whenever you are adding any number, okay, to that particular number, if you are adding 0 to any particular number, obviously that number will be that number will remain itself, it will not change to any other number. Okay, similarly in case of multiplication, if you are multiplying 1 with any of the number, it will remain as it is, the number will not change. So here 0 is the additive identity and 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay, so let me show you this. Okay, here the fill in the blanks is given with appropriate number. Okay, so here one gap it should be, but actually I guess it is a printing mistake, there is no gap in between. So 18 plus dash is equals to 18. So you are having 18 chocolates. If you are having 18 chocolates, what you have to add to remain it 18 itself? Obviously you are going to add 0 itself, isn't it? Obviously you are going to add 0. So 18 plus 0 means it will be 18. So what is 0? 0 is nothing but the additive identity. Since it is plus here, it will be additive identity. Okay, so any number when it is added with 0, it will be the same number, that is 3 by 7. But in case of multiplicative identity, minus 9 into what we are getting? Minus 9 only. Minus 9 into 1 we are getting minus 9. Similarly 0.9 into 1 we are getting 0.9. So this was about the multiplicative identity and additive identity. Now we are going to study about the inverse. Okay, additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Additive inverse means here what you have to do is you just have to change the sign. means if there is 2 with you and if you are going to remove 2 out of that, then obviously you are going to get 0. So you have to get 0, and in the multiplicative inverse you have to get 1. So how this is possible, you can see, if in case of additive inverse the sign must be changed. If this is positive, the inverse will be negative. If the number is negative, the inverse will be positive. Interchange. In the multiplicative inverse, the number will be reversed. That is, if your number is a by b, then in case of multiplicative inverse it should be b by a, because this b and this b must be cancelled, this a and this a must be cancelled. You should have left with 1 itself. Okay, this is your multiplicative inverse. So let us move to the questions part, which is given here. Okay, 7 plus dash is equals to 0. 7 plus what if you are doing, you are getting 0. Out of 7, if you are removing 7, that is minus 7, then 7 minus 7 will give you 0. Similarly here, minus 7 into what you are getting, 1. Correct. This is minus 7 by 1. What you have to do is you have to reverse it, that is 1 by minus 7. So that minus 7 and minus 7 is cancelled, you are left with 1. Similarly here 1.2 and plus is given. So what you need to write, minus 1.2. Minus 1.2 plus 1.2 both will be cancelled and we are left with 0. Okay, next minus 10 plus 10. What we are getting, minus 10 plus 10 both will be cancelled and we are left with 0. Here also you can see 7 and 7 is cancelled, 2 and 2 is cancelled, we are left with 1. And here 0.5 into 1 by, sorry, this is 2.5 divide into 1 by 2.5, so that this one and this one gets divided and you are left with 1 itself. Okay, so this is the complete of learning sheet 6. I hope everything is clear to you. If you are having any doubts regarding this, you can comment me down below. I will surely help you out. So I'll be back soon with another video, that is learning sheet 7, in my next video. So till then, stay tuned and stay connected. Thank you.